Welcome. I'd like to share a little yoga and movement practice for your upper body today. This is a practice you can do seated anywhere, on a chair, on the floor, whatever works for you. It would be nice if you have a little bit of space out to the sides where you can extend your arms out to the sides. If you're in a chair and you can place your arms just on the other side of the arms of the chair, that works. Take a moment to come into your seated position and to just scan through your body, noticing how you feel. See if there's anywhere you can soften or adjust so that you can be a little bit more comfortable. Start to tune into your breath, moving in and out of your body. And if it feels okay at this point in the practice, maybe slow your breathing down just a little bit. When you're ready, we're going to take your right ear towards your right shoulder. As you do that, see if the rest of your body can remain quiet, so you're not moving anywhere else, just moving through the neck, taking the ear towards the shoulder. You tend to lift your chin here, you might tuck it in a little bit towards your left collarbone. Take a few breaths just to notice how this feels. And then if it's good, you're going to take your right hand, you're going to bring it up to the left side of your chest wherever it's comfortable. And you're just going to feel the warmth of your hand there, imagining that the warmth of your hand is drawing a little more of your breath into your left lung. So rather than trying to move your hand with the breath, rather see if you can feel like your hand is pulling the breath in and returning the exhales. There's just kind of a dance or an exchange happening here between your hand and your breath. Just noticing how that feels for a moment. And then when you're ready, we'll bring the hand back down. Options here, you can either just bring your head back up, or if it feels okay in your neck, you're going to bring your chin to your chest. And then roll the left ear over towards the left shoulder. Now, sometimes this side feels a little different, so take a moment to settle in. If you have a tendency to lift the chin, you might tuck it in a little more towards that right collarbone. And then when you're ready, you'll take your left hand up to the right side of the chest. Feeling the warmth of your hand, use the hand itself to imagine you're drawing breath into that right lung and returning the exhale through the palm of the hand, finding that sense of exchange through your hand and your breath. Nice, easy inhales and exhales. Noticing what you feel. When you're ready, you can release your hand and then either bring your head back up or bring your chin back to your chest one more time, letting the back of your neck lengthen for a few breaths. And then gently return your head to center. From here, we're going to take the arms out in front of the shoulders. You could hold a strap or a shirt or something between your hands, or you could just fold your arms here and hold on to opposite elbows with opposite hands. From here, we're going to think about pressing the elbows forward and allowing the upper back to round, so you're curling in through the upper back. As long as this feels good and is a movement that you can do, feel free to really arch through your spine. We're getting kind of a cat spine here for those who know cat-cow. And then you might even let your head hang even more here. Start to send your breath into the space between your shoulder blades. So as you inhale, it's like you're expanding and widening the space between the blades. And as you exhale, just letting that area settle and relax. So gently drawing the arms forward, gently curving the spine. Breathe into the back of your ribs. Broadening on the inhale. settling on the exhale. We'll take a couple more breaths here. And then when you're ready, you're going to gently unwind your spine, sitting upright. Let your arms come down. Take a moment to observe whatever you're noticing in your body. And then when you're ready, we're going to take your arms back in space. So if you're on a chair, you might just bring your arms outside of the chair arms if you have armrests, and then just reach back a little bit in space. Depending on where you're seated, you may have more space behind you. If your body feels comfortable doing so, you might even bring the hands all the way behind you and interlace them behind your back. Or you can have them be a little wider, more out to the side, so whatever works for you. See if you can stay soft through the shoulders as you take the arms back. So there's no strain. Nice and long through the back of your neck. And then you're going to imagine you've got gills or nostrils right underneath your collarbones. You're going to breathe directly in and out of that space. Imagining, feeling, visualizing your breath coming in through the collarbones and out through the collarbones, gently reaching the hands back in space if that feels comfortable. Notice what you feel when you breathe this way, in this position, with intention and awareness. Lovely. Release the hands. Take a moment just to notice how you feel. And then with this next one, we're going to really pay attention to sensations. Keep the sensations light and easy. It's okay to feel sensations. And if you have some nervy kind of symptoms going on in your arms and hands, you may feel those. We're just going to keep them light, and we're going to keep the number of repetitions small so that we're not overdoing things for your body. If you do have medical conditions that might be interacting with these movements, make sure you get cleared to do them by your medical provider. So we're going to go ahead and extend the right arm out to the right side. If you have a chair arm here, you're just going to reach over the arm of the chair. And then you're going to extend your fingers to straight. We don't need to strain and spread the hand, but we are going to straighten out through the finger joints. Notice what you feel here. If you're feeling okay, you can start to lift the back of the palm towards the forearm, bringing the palm of the hand towards the floor. That's a direction of movement, not necessarily a destination. So there's no need to bring the hand flat. You're going to keep sensations light and easy, possibly feeling some things though in the hand as you come into this position. If things are still good here, you're going to hold, you're going to imagine you're pressing out from your shoulder down into the palm of your hand like you're pushing something into the earth. And then you might just take your left ear toward your left shoulder, holding this and breathing. And you're going to make a fist. Bring the head back up, squeeze that fist, hold that effort in the hand. And then slowly extend the finger joints to straight. Draw the back of the hand up, palm down. Press out actively through the shoulder and take that left ear towards the left shoulder. You can make any of these movements smaller as needed to keep the sensations light and easy. Breathing and feeling. And then release the hand, bring the head back up, make a fist and squeeze that fist. Hold that effort in the hand. And then you're going to extend the fingers to straight. Draw the back of the hand up, palm down. Press out from the shoulder through the palm. And bring the left ear over towards the left shoulder. Noticing if these sensations are shifting at all for you as you go through these repetitions. Hold that effort. And then releasing the hand into a fist, bring the head up, give a little squeeze. And then you'll bring the hand back down to your lap. If you enjoy this and find it useful and you want to do a few more, it's fine to do 5 or 6 of them. But let's not do a whole bunch, especially if you're getting sensations in the hand and arm, then kind of a nervy variety. We want to keep things really gentle. When you're ready, you're going to bring your left arm out to the left. Same thing, we're extending the fingers long. Drawing the back of the hand up, palm towards the floor any amount. Remembering that what feels good in this hand might be completely different from the other side. You're going to press from the palm, or from the shoulder, out through the palm. And then take the right ear towards the right shoulder, holding and breathing. Notice any sensations. And then release that left hand into a fist. Bring the head up. Squeeze the hand and hold that effort in the palm or in the fist of the hand. And then release the fist. Extend the fingers to straight. Back of the hand up, palm down. Press out from the shoulder through the palm. And again, right ear over towards the right shoulder, holding and observing. You may notice a difference in intensity between the two sides here. Release the hand, bring the head up, squeeze the fist, hold that effort in the fist. And then we'll do one more here today. If you want to do a couple more on your own, feel free. And extend the fingers long. Draw the back of the hand up, palm down. Press out actively from the shoulder through the palm like you're trying to squish something down into the earth. Right ear over to the right shoulder, taking some nice, easy breaths. Sensations may be present, but light and easy. Breathing and holding that effort for a moment longer. And then make a fist. Draw the head back up, squeeze that fist, and then release the hand to your lap. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. I hope you enjoyed this practice. This is a nice movement break if you're working and you just need a little bit of upper body movement. It can be a really nice series to work with. If you have any questions or you want to share what you experienced in the comments, I hope you will. I'd love to answer those questions for you. Take this practice into your regular daily routine if you found it really helpful. I hope you did, and have fun practicing. Take really good care.